At 4:14, a Tulsa hospital is closing the gender gap. I learned 10 out of the 11 leadership positions at Select Specialty Hospital are held by women. It's on her mind. Select Specialty Hospital sits on the 5th and 6th floors inside OSU Medical Center. Unless you've had a critically ill loved one, you may not even know it's here.
Our goal is to get patients eating, breathing, walking, talking, thinking again.
Erin Sonberg's the hospital's director of business development. She started her career as a pediatric ICU nurse, then moved to the adult cardiac unit.
I love impacting people's lives every single day. So yes, in the ICU, you're saving their life. You might be titrating a blood pressure drip or working on the ventilator, but really just being that kind person to maybe brush their hair, give them a glass of water. It really does impact their day on those small ways, and I loved doing that.
I started out focused on patient care. Leadership wasn't really even on my radar.
Chief Nursing Officer Rebecca Edwards says she knew at 5 years old she wanted to be a nurse. She worked at the bedside for about 15 years, then became a nurse practitioner. Along the way, she realized she could impact patient care by leading and supporting a team of nurses.
When staff feel supported, empowered, and solution-minded, that's when you have a good team that can really take good care of patients.
I always looked up to her. She was a hospital administrator, and she knocked it out of the park.
Select Specialty Hospital CEO Katie Willis didn't have to look far for inspiration. Her own grandmother was a nurse in a leadership role.
I just was like, wow, I want to have that same impact on people that she did. And, her name was respected, and the things that she didn't just say she would do them, she actually did. And, that's what builds trust with people.
While women make up the bulk of the healthcare workforce, fewer than 25% of hospital CEO roles are held by women. Katie didn't picture this when she was a young mom, working as a nursing aide and going to nursing school.
And I hope that my journey inspires women every day to realize that they do deserve a seat at the table.
She worked in the pediatric ICU, then as an adult trauma nurse, then stepped into a leadership role. She came to Select 4 years ago as chief nursing officer and was promoted to lead the 46-bed hospital and its 130 staff members last year.
I'm so grateful to work for a company that believes in having women in leadership and supports them to the fullest.
We have so many female leaders all the way up the chain, and they inspired me to want to do more.
It is remarkable, and I feel so empowered, so supported. I have a whole team cheering me on, and I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like really we can do anything we set our minds to and just make this the best place for acute care patients.
Okay, so we said 10 out of 11 leadership positions are held by women. I know you're probably wondering, like I was, I had to ask, what about the only guy in a leadership role? How does he feel? Katie told me his name is Andy. He's the senior pharmacy director. She says she is incredibly thankful he's part of the team because men play a dynamic role and there's teamwork and collaboration. What's on your mind? Email onhermind@fox23.com.